Girl, Rara Butterfly here today to do your daily message whenever you catch a video. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, anywhere in your chart. If the message does resonate for you guys, you know what to do. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. If you want a personal, you can use the description box down below. Virgo, what's up? What's popping? I'm back again. Yes. Now this message is not going to be for everybody. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea here, Virgo. But those of you guys that's with the, I want to say with the shit, you guys understand what time it is here. Okay, Virg? So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Before I start, though, I wanted to ask you guys if anybody have any suggestions, because my skin has been really peeling. I don't know what the hell it is, okay? Up underneath my lip here, on the side of my nose, top of my head, up by my eyebrows. So if you have any suggestions on what Rara can use for this, because I've been using all these different products to the point to where it's starting to really cause it to be a little raw. And I keep trying to scrape it off. I know that's probably not what I should be doing, okay? So go ahead and drop it down. Of course, I could use Google, but hey, I'm going to ask y'all instead because y'all just more important than Google. All right, but all jokes aside, all smells aside, Virg, I gotta get into this little download that I had to give you guys, okay? And I actually been getting this download for a minute, but I really don't like to get into the whole magic thing, spell thing, because words, you got to be careful with your words, okay? Because people sometimes don't know how to really, how to receive it, okay? As soon as they hear the word magic, or as soon as they hear the word spell, demon, mute, possession, whatever, they gone, they out the room, right, Virgo? They don't want to stay away, witch, right? But that takes me into the message of what I was getting when it comes to titles here, Virg, okay? Titles and labels, okay? I was also picking up something about expiration dates, so make sure you look at the expiration date on anything before you eat it or drink it or whatever, okay, Virg? But what I was picking up on is that there is somebody here, Virg, and it could be an energy of somebody that you used to deal with, like an ex, okay? Some of you guys could be kind of like starting to go through this type of, I wouldn't say rabbit hole, Virg, but it's like you doing a lot of reflecting, right? And I feel like, Virg, you could be kind of thinking about the things where you went wrong, or you could be like, where did this all start? When did I start feeling this way? Or when did I start making these decisions? Where did it go wrong? Kind of something like that, like maybe analyzing. And even if it's not you, it could be your life, right? I mean, somebody else's life, right, Virg? You could be analyzing their life like, damn, what happened? Like, when did they fall out? When did they do? When is what I'm hearing, right, Virgo? Now, if it isn't you, of course, this could be an energy that's around you. But I'm also picking up on this thing about Virgo, this karmic, okay? This karmic has had an epiphany, but it's also starting with your enemy, right? So when it takes me back to this label and titles things, this is why it's very important, Virgo, for us to be careful with certain words, okay? When it comes to witch, when it comes to prophecy, when it comes to demon, when it comes to God, when it comes to a lot of things here, right, Virg? Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, okay? Because everything, for one, anything that you label now has an expiration date. Okay, but this is why I'm not going to take this onto a spiritual level where I'm trying to convince you guys of anything. I'm just going to really take it to exactly what it is, because I ain't going to give you guys the butterfly side of it. Okay, we ain't causing the butterfly effect right now. Honestly, what I'm really truthfully being told here, somebody here could have been your friend, or somebody here, you actually had a good heart, pure intention, trying to be somebody's friend, or you were open to being somebody's friend, right, Virg? And they turned themselves into an enemy. They made you an enemy, okay? They thought you were an enemy, so they made you one. It was never that you were really this person's enemy, okay? But I'm also getting something here. This is why I didn't put magic, okay? I did sorcery, because to me, magic can be manipulation. Magic can be lying, scheming, conning. Magic can be me showing you one hand and having my other hand behind my back, right, Virg? But when you talk about sorcery, Virg, this is now what you consider black magic, okay? So a lot of simple-minded people don't understand the difference between light and dark, okay? They don't understand when you doing cards, oh, that must mean you a witch, okay? If people actually took the time to understand when before people were labeled witches, okay? There was prophets. If you even consider Jesus, Jesus was a prophet. He was touching people and healing people. And this is why people were labeled as witches, because they were using things and techniques that a lot of other people didn't have the ability to do, right? And we had to get rid of that, because you're somebody that can cause change. Now, on the flip end of it, you have people that's around that actually know how to manipulate the scene and use sorcery, use ingredients, use things. You really put things together in jars and grind things up. I'm really seeing this, Virg, okay? And I feel like that's a different ball game here. But some people are so afraid of it, they label it all the same thing. So this is why somebody labeled you an enemy, Virgo. Okay, on a different forefront of looking at this situation, some of you guys, this is somebody that you actually dealing with. I'm getting a friend here or a lover here, right, Virg? I feel like this person went to some type of either witchcraft or witch doctor. Maybe they started trying to do it themselves. I see an actual book here, okay, with rituals. Somebody is following some type of book with rituals and they doing black magic, okay? I feel like, Virgo, somebody tried to do a spell on you. First of all, a spell that makes you feel like less than, okay? Or somebody thinks you think that you're better than other people, so they wanted you to feel one way or the other. I'm also getting, for others of you guys, somebody could have done it's some type of manipulation spell, okay, on how you see yourself or how somebody sees you, okay, Virg? Now, the catch that I want you ladies to know, especially ladies, I'm getting really, that's imperative for you guys to understand this, right? That a lot of you guys are thinking that it is a feminine energy that is doing this to you, okay? I feel like it could be a feminine energy that's doing this to you that was hired by a masculine energy to do this. Now, you would never consider this. You would never think this. You think that it got to be this woman. It got to be the karmic. It got to be the ex. It got to be your friend. It got to be the family member, your sis, cousin, mama, daddy, uncle, whoever. Who it's like it's a feminine energy that you have your eye on, that you think it is this person, okay? There's two different groups, so you guys stay with me. You're going to know there's going to be confirmations throughout the reading. That's what I'm getting for you guys, okay? Now, if there is a feminine energy, one has been hired by a masculine here, okay? The other energy in the room that I feel like that you could have had your senses, the spidey senses, okay? There's one person that's dibbling and dabbling in magic themselves. We'll get to them later, okay, Virg? Somebody else, though, has hired someone, actually went and spent money and paid money. So you got these two, this other person here that I'm getting here, Virg. Somebody's name could either start with the letter A or end in the letter A, okay? I'm also getting the letter Y. Somebody's name could start in the letter Y, end in the letter Y, okay? But what I'm picking up on is that somebody here, I'm also getting, somebody can also be born, I'm hearing like in 87 or 97 or in the 90s here, okay, Virg? I'm also getting that somebody's license plate contains that digit, 87. Okay. But anywho, what I'm picking up, we can't forget this person over here. Because Virgo, maybe you being attacked by two different people here. But one energy is so much stronger than the other, because somebody is really, you know, they in the black magic for real. Then you got this little person over here that's trying to be in black magic. You get what I'm saying? Trying to do sorcery, not magic, not manipulation, not this, not that. It started off as that. Now they actually are as far as, let me go do it myself. Okay, so this person over here that really don't know what they're doing, this is really backfiring. Okay, I don't expect a lot of people to really be on the live and get into this message, you guys, because it's not for everybody, but for who it's for, trust me, stay with me, right? But this little person over here, what I'm picking up on is that their plan backfired. Okay, that's that friend that tried to create enemies, or that made enemies, or just thought you was an enemy, or thought you should just go through the ring of thought, whatever, and I'm just gonna do this. They did something before thinking is what I'm getting here, Virg. Okay. But this person here, what I'm getting, if they tried doing the magic by themselves, it didn't work. But what happened is that this person here, let's say that Virg, I'm getting this scenario clear as day in my head. I just don't know how to put it in words. Let's say that Virgo, I'm your friend, right? I'm your pretend fake friend. Like, you always being nice and I don't like that. Or I'm your lover, right? And you doing everything right. I don't like that. Okay, I want to cheat. I want to scheme. I want to manipulate. Or I feel like you should be called cheat, scheming, and manipulating. There's something in you that, look, I think you just doing wrong. I think you just doing bad. Okay. So I go to a psychic, or I go to this witch doctor, I go to whoever, right, Verb? Or I start going to the store and I'm reading books about trying to bring that type of energy out, trying to seduce or trying to manipulate or whatever it may be, right, Verb? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it on this and see if it work on you. So let's say somebody picks a spell out of the book, Virg, and what they pick out of that book is a spell that I'm gonna go ahead, let me remove anybody that's not for me. They already went into this situation looking for that tactic, thinking that it was you that was not for them, right, Virgo? So they like, yeah, okay, it's not that person. You right. That's somebody was being misguided, I feel like, by a psychic. It's kind of hard for me to really interpret this message because it's, like I said, not one that I really get into, right, Bird, but I got to deliver it either way it goes. But I think all of this started either in somebody's psyche or somebody went to some type of psychic, okay? Or it all started out when somebody started dealing with the psychics. Okay, Verb. Not every psychic that you see is on some BS like, oh, just stealing money or just doing this for whatever. Some folks really believe in what they're doing. Even if they're not the most talented, they're doing it for a pure heart. Then you got some folks that really have no clue what they're doing. They just doing this literally because I can steal people and manipulate people and take their money. Okay, Verb. So if somebody started out with listening to a psychic or they don't have a lot of control of their psyche, this is what caused them to start with this sorcery. We ain't talking about magic, sorcery, okay? It's trying not to come out, but I'm going to keep rolling with it. We're going to get the message out today, okay? But Virg, back to what I was saying here. This person who started trying to who was trying to figure out why their life was suffering, or they blamed you, or they just simply just didn't like you, jealousy or something to that extent here, Bird. Whatever made them go to this deep end with it is what I'm picking up. It's almost as if they did some type of spell work here, Virg, where they were like, okay, well, Virgo is the person that's against me, so yeah, I'm gonna do a spell work that says eliminate the person that's against me, and it's Virgo, it's Virgo, it's Virgo, it's Virgo. So I feel like, Virgo, yeah, you did, that spell work may have worked. Like, you may have stopped talking to this person. You guys may fall off and not speak for months at a time, or there may be something, but it doesn't last. But it also, because they're saying eliminate the people and then your name, it's like somebody doesn't know how to really do the sorcery or the magic. So what happened was that it also eliminated the people that actually weren't for them. And see, the more that that's happening, the more that they're getting angry, the more that they're getting confused, the more that they don't see. You get what I'm saying? So it's almost like the enemy's epiphany is causing the Karmic'S epiphany to happen. The whole time it's causing you to have an epiphany of realizing like, hey, you got the enemy over here, then you got this karmic attachment over here. It could be something like that, Virgo. Or you starting to see that, hey, whoever this was that made you an enemy because they're attached to a karmic. Does this make sense, Virg? Oh, I hope y'all can understand what I'm saying. Are y'all getting this? So I feel like you got that going on. And let's say that some of you guys are dealing with, you got one person over here pretending to be the friend, right? Then you got this karmic attachment over here to somebody else that they could have went to somebody as well, Virgo. Like, I feel like they tried to put a spell on you to where you don't move on. Okay, so an elimination spell to where you don't actually connect with anybody else because they trying to get it all together. Both of these people are moving very, very desperate. Okay, Berg, so it kind of puts you on this desperate shit on your shoulder. That's why I keep being like, who am I? Where am I? When am I? Like, every day it's seeming like it keeps repeating itself, or every day it's seeming like deja vu, or things just, you can't figure things out. Like, things are in such chaos, but actually it's like nothing going on. That's the sorcery here, Verb. But you got this little person over here that Virgo, I feel like this is where it starts at over here, okay? Or these two little people or two people that feel like they don't have a position in your life, Virg, or they feel less than when it comes to you, or they feel like people will always pick you over them, or you'll always pick someone else over them, Virg, or somebody wants you to go through some type of, I don't know. It's like somebody, you got one person over here who wants to humiliate you, then you got another person who's trying to retaliate. So both of these people didn't know, like, hey, going to these, doing this witch shit or this sorcery or going to this person, because you could have this karmic attachment over here who actually thought that, let me go do this. I know back at home, people, you know, they do the spell work. We got shamans and we got this and we got that. And they tried to actually heal you, but who they went to didn't tell them, hey, by me doing A, B, and C, this is what it comes with, okay? And maybe because you have attachments to these to certain folks that you love, that the enemy that you think is your friend that looks at you as an enemy that's also doing work in a negative way against you, now you being pulled with all this stuff, right, Bird? It's very confusing, but I feel like some of you guys really simply understand because you can feel it. You can feel it in your bones. You can feel it in you can see it in your teeth. You can feel it in your hair when you look in the mirror. Like you feel your body fighting against something here, okay? You can also hear it in somebody's voice. Like whenever you doing good, you can see and hear very well, Virg, with this person, the jealousy, the fakeness, how they try to go missing in action on you, how they try to manipulate you, or how they try to sex you and wind you down, or how they try to take you out and just leave you about. It's like you can feel the energy on somebody, Virgo, every single time, but you're starting to become more aware of it to the point that you could smell it, is what I'm picking up. Somebody don't even have to be at your house, and after you get off the phone, I feel like you could smell a stench. So I feel like, Virgo, whoever this is that's been trying to do the sorcery or trying to wake up, for some of you guys, this could be somebody that's been really, they play in black magic here, Virg, and they starting to realize, fuck, I shouldn't have did that to that Virgo, or fuck, you know, I don't know. I feel like they starting to, it's some type of epiphany here, that or waking up that they're having here, Virgo, where they feel like they I wouldn't say that they made the wrong call, but they took the wrong judgment here, or they trusted the wrong person here, Virgo. Or maybe even if somebody could be saying that, fuck, it's almost like somebody here, maybe they were up underneath some type of spell, or up underneath some type of seduction, okay, Virgo, where they were able to start looking at you like an enemy, like somebody was able to tap into them. So maybe they waking up. You get what I'm saying? It almost could be like the devil using people. But it's almost like I'm hearing the devil don't want no part of this. This is not the devil. This is something demonic. That's why you got to be so clear about this, Virgo. This is something demonic. A lot of you guys won't understand what I'm saying, because when you think of the devil, you automatically associate demons with devils. And yes, that's what it is. But the devil existed just as if God existed, right? Demons are created from people. That's something that was allowed to fester and create and be built and made in the world. No control. Yeah, I'm also getting that once a demon enters the body, it's very hard, like that possession, right, Bird? Yeah, somebody's stuck on this cycle, this round and round. But Virgo, I feel like because somebody hides, because somebody lies, because somebody does this, they won't allow something to just come out, right, Virg? It keeps them in this cycle. Now, this is also what I feel like somebody wanted to do to you. They trying to keep you in a cycle. Okay, it's like somebody doesn't want you to surpass, or somebody doesn't want you to be with someone. Somebody don't want you to have something. Okay, Virg? For some of you guys, this is a person that if they're with your person that you used to be with, let's say you were in a very loving relationship, Virgo, you know, you spent many suns, many lives with a person here, right, Virg? and you guys met each other and you guys were together in a blink of an eye, everything just changed. Everything was just different. Everything became, you know, destructive. I feel like somebody could have prayed. And when I say pray, I don't mean P-R-A. I mean P-R-E. Okay? Why? At the end. Okay? Prayed on somebody here. Okay? Because they wanted that life. So they got you out of the way with sorcery here, Virgo. Now, you may not want to believe this. You may think that, right, I'm a child of God. I don't believe in the magic. I don't believe in the witch work. That is never da-da-da-da-da. I want to remind you that please rest assured that even if you don't believe in black magic, believe in dark entities, okay, and dark forces, because it definitely does exist. You're afraid of the devil, but you need to be more afraid of these demons, because they could be the person that you laying right up underneath. And see, this is what I'm picking up on what I was just about to say with this energy over here. That this person think that, oh yeah, you was the karmic. This is like somebody that gets in a relationship with ladies, we know you get with somebody you get in a relationship with a man, okay? And he be like, yeah, my ex wasn't shit and she was a bitch and she was crazy. Every single day talk about your ex so crazy, ex so this. You before you even know the ex, you have already made an opinion, formulated an opinion, thinking, oh, this girl crazy. And then months down the road, all of a sudden you start seeing, hold up, this motherfucker might be crazy too. Or you start seeing, hold up, he's still talking about his ex. He's still talking about the crazy girl. Like, why would she or he be still talking about this crazy, 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 or being involved with crazy, crazy, crazy if they didn't have no reason to? But now it's beef. Before you see the signs, before you start seeing how somebody manipulated the situation, the chaos and the conflict, now you already got beef with the ex or the baby mama or whoever, right? Now you starting to see, though, this person is the karmic. This giving me a situation of somebody being like, oh, he would never leave me. He would never leave me with kids. He would never leave I'm the first baby mama. He would never. And then you left with never too. He leaving you with the baby mama too. All the baby mamas get left. This somebody who just be dodging their kids here, child. Karma. But you lay down with a person like that. And you think that they not the enemy? So somebody here has been doing spell work on their friends, on their mother, on their sister, on their daughter, on their cousin, on people that's actually there for them, Virg. Okay, people that's trying to teach them, people that's trying to love them, people that's doing more than what whoever or whatever is going on. Somebody is looking up and starting to see, like, dang, somebody did the same thing to me that they do to everybody else. Or somebody was wishing and praying, doing this magic, this black magic, this sorcery, to have somebody like, oh, let me be in love with this person. Let me go ahead and eliminate anybody that they with. And I just want this person to myself. But then they get this person and they get stuck with every burden. Or they get stuck with all the things that come with it because they weren't supposed to actually have this person. So that's how sorcery and the black magic actually works. When somebody manipulates the energy, manipulates destiny and fate. Right? It only lasts for so long. It doesn't mean that, oh, I won't tell you that, yeah, you can do black magic to get with this king, but then you won't never be able to produce a heir to the throne. Every child that you have, you'll lose. This king might only like you for 2 years, and then after that, they want something else. See, no, they don't see the other side of it, or this is what that magician left out of letting the people know before they came in spending their money or selling their soul for that, right, Virgo? But all of this was behind you, or to get rid of you, or to keep you in a certain position. The question is, why? Why did they want you to stay in conflict and chaos? Others of you guys, this person didn't know no better, Virg. They wanted you to get out of conflict and chaos. But this person, they also were karmic attachment to you. So in order for you to get out of conflict and chaos, you would have had to end the connection with them. They wasn't realizing that. They wasn't ready for that. So it's like, you know, your soul, you don't feel the same way about somebody anymore. You don't, you know, it's just the connection has died down because somebody was trying to get you to eliminate what was no longer for you, or eliminate Stockholm syndrome, eliminate being with cheaters and liars, or whatever they thought, addiction. You get what I'm saying? Whatever they thought was going to help you, you know, be this poised person, or see yourself as this poised person, or whatever they thought that was going to get you on this high standard, or why you was on this high standard, right, Virg? It just didn't go that way. Something is for you to figure out. Something is for God to figure out. See, I feel like, Virg, somebody is figuring out something the hard way here, okay? Even if you was dead and gone, somebody still is going to live in your shadow here, Virg, point blank, period. So some of you guys, this person here, they took away the person that you were with, or they took away your foundation. They took away things that you were close to. They caused a lot of chaos, or this caused a lot of conflict and chaos in your life, but not only in yours, but in this person's life as well. Everything around this person, it's almost like, you know, whatever happened to you, it happens to this person. Now, if this is that enemy who did this, and they're attached to a karmic lover who just stays with them, or they're attached to a karmic lover who never, you know, is there with them, you could look at it either way, right, Virg? I feel like this person who tried to do this magic on you, they thought that, you know, by eliminating you, they could have something good in their life, when they really could have had that on their own by just not dealing with you, period. Okay, letting you be, letting you go. I don't want to be your friend anymore. Cool, thanks. Like, that's how simple this could have been, right? Somebody thought this negative of you, Virg. I don't understand why they just didn't say, fuck you, okay? Because they know better, though. They know that you were actually somebody that was sweet, that was loving, that was kind. They actually looked up to you and admired you, but they also hate you for those same things that they admire, right? But what I'm picking up on is that, Virgo, this person here, whatever they did, it kind of reflected into their karmic, into this person that they want to have, this love, okay? So they did that spell work and was like, yeah, I want to get rid of Virgo and get rid of the enemy and get rid of this and get rid of that. But they didn't realize it got rid of the fake karmic attachment that they stuck to. Or they didn't realize that it wouldn't make somebody come love them. This masculine, okay? So somebody could be doing all of this behind a masculine, or there's a masculine doing all this because they don't want you with another masculine. Point blank, period. And they can lie and deny and play blame game, and they could give every reason in the book for why they thought that this was right, or why they thought this was okay, why it was justified, Virg. But at the end of the day, somebody needs to accept what's not for you is not for you. And you can't stop nobody from not having what's supposed to be theirs, right? So, yeah, somebody is stuck in the past here. They stuck in the here and now. They stuck watching. They stuck being an observer because really, Virgo, they sold their soul. They sold their song. Yeah, they could have been loyal. They could have been yin in the situation. Didn't mean that whatever this temporary feeling was, this temporary fix, this temporary high, this temporary, you know, whatever this spell, like it wasn't going to last long. It wasn't enough to make somebody feel happy. It wasn't enough to keep somebody in the position that they thought that they were going to have somebody in. Okay? Yeah, somebody really thought that they were going to break you here, Virg, but you've had a loyal heart. I feel like it's all about what you have, okay, what you can possess. Okay, somebody tried to really take something that was from you, or because somebody looks at everything from the outside in, they want this, you know, everything that glitter. You get what I'm saying? They were easily manipulated. They were easily able to be possessed. They were easily able to, you know, I don't know, Virg, okay? But I'm hearing epiphany, somebody suddenly waking up. But by the time that they do, Virg, or the time that they see this, it's too late. Your heart still remains the same. You're still loving. You're still loyal. You're still kind. But I'm getting that, Virgo, somebody can't even hardly face you, or it's going to be hard for them to face the truth once it really hits them. Okay, somebody don't want to see it, don't want to hear it. They I don't know, Virg. They're going to feel, I'm getting really humiliated here. Okay? Now, somebody could have been trying to humiliate you, and you just keep being sweet. You keep being loving. You keep being kind. You keep on, sewing things together. Helping this person, trying to be their backbone. Okay? But this could be that person that's doing all this jar work and spell work that's against you, Virgo, this whole time. Okay? I don't know. I feel like somebody don't like where they live. They could live around a lot of open land here, Virg. Okay, they want to live around the water, or they want to have more, they want more glitter and more gold and more of a glitzy life instead of a dull life, instead of living in the country, or instead of living, somewhere where it's hard to reach land. Okay, Virg. Somebody could live, in an isolated area. It could be a beach, or it could be very nice, or, they could live around a lot of trees and a dry land. That's what I'm picking up on, Virgo. But I feel like, this is somebody that they really want more, but they say they don't, okay? But they got the same opportunity, the same 24 hours as you, Virgo. This could also be they don't like their job. They don't like the fact that they have to clean up behind other people. They feel like a servant. They feel like, Virgo, you like this beauty queen or beauty pageant, and it's time for you to realize what life is. Somebody really just don't like you, but I don't understand why they choose to be your friend, Virg. If they have this much hatred towards you, or if they could go listen to a psychic and the psychic say, oh yeah, that Virgo doesn't like you, I feel like, why is this person your friend? They that easily convinced to kill you, or that easily convinced to see you go somewhere, to get rid of you, to take things away from you, to see you struggle. Like, why even be your friend? Why put this much energy into this much effort, when somebody could be doing something to have a better life for themselves? This is somebody that ain't even wishing for gold, Virgo. They wishing for your life to be destroyed. They wishing for you to, you not to have love, you not to have serenity, you not to have a home. They wishing for you to be in trouble, you to have to figure things out. It's like somebody really wants to see you on a dark end, but every time they keep seeing you happy. They didn't tell them that part, that, yeah, I could do this magic, or yeah, that magic is going to work. Doesn't mean that it's going to make you feel happy at the end of the day, or doesn't mean that we're going to be able to actually break somebody's soul. You hear? Because I'm hearing that song, you can't break my soul. You can't break my soul. Okay, Virgo, like you can't take away somebody's gift. You could take away everything else, but you can't take away what somebody is destined for. Somebody don't understand that, Virg. Or either way, like even if this was somebody that's trying to eliminate people that you falling in love, or somebody coming back falling in love with you, doesn't mean that they're going to be able to create you from not having a home. Doesn't mean that they can go have your person and they would have the home that was supposed to be for your life, and if it's the same thing over there. Somebody could be seeing your vision, or psychics could be telling them your vision, because they so attached to you that they don't realize that the negative person, the enemy, is them that's listening for you. Okay, so they could be hearing things about your life like, oh yeah, well you should go do this and do that and drive this car. You probably drive a Benz, or you probably drive a Lexus, or you probably drive a Range Rover. And this person is like, oh yeah, well I don't, but this is my friend that my friend does, or that's the life I want to have. And they just taking things and running with it, Virg, to the point to where it's running them to like some type of state of being very desperate, or a state of being very insecure, or a state of being very competitive, or a state of being not them who they really are, or what they was called to be. I can't really expect it, but it's causing somebody, explain it, but it's causing somebody to be very stagnant. And I'm getting that somebody has had this epiphany here where they're able to see things. And I wouldn't say clearly, Virg, but I'm just saying that now they see. They still don't even see it clearly, but they able to actually see now is what I'm picking up. Okay, I'm also getting somebody could drive like a red Challenger, okay, or a gray Corvette, or a gray Nissan here, okay, or a Toyota. That's what I'm getting, like a 4-door car, Virgo. Yeah, I feel like, Virgo, you're able to rebirth through something. You able to regenerate through something here, okay? But whoever this was that's easily convinced by words or things that you say that automatically think that, oh, you talking about me, or oh, you dislike me, therefore I'm going to destroy your reputation. Therefore I'm going to destroy your happiness. Therefore I'm going to destroy your ego. Therefore I'm going to destroy this. It's like somebody really wanted to destroy something in you, Virg, which it kind of was like pulling out of something bad in you that couldn't possess you, right? But whoever that was seeing that and wanted to highlight and illuminate off of that, right, Virg? I feel like they were easily sucked in, and it was something that was able to really draw over somebody. Like something couldn't attach or possess you, but it was able to do it to somebody else. And I feel like, Virgo, it's almost as if you were built for something. Like you needed this. You needed that out of you. You needed this simplicity. You needed to understand that you got demons around you, and you still able to be bold, be brave, be fierce, to still stand still, right? You still able to have peace, even though you got enemies and friends and lovers that's trying to attack you, okay? Even though you didn't understand where it was coming from, you created your own peace. So yeah, you got the enemy trying to escape you, Virg. They're trying to get away from it, because the more that you at peace, the more that somebody's skin is itching and irritating. You'll see the signs of the attack, because Virgo, you'll see it, you'll see the attacks, okay, but you don't feel them. They don't really affect you. Okay, somebody can get you in trouble by the police, and you might get in trouble, but you actually go to court and it's dismissed. God allows you to go through certain things to grow your skin, right, Virgo? But at the same time, it's also that God won't keep you in a situation long enough to where it destroys you. Some people don't understand that. So when they get in a bad situation, they get stuck in that situation, and they go down the blame game. They go down the I got something to prove. They don't know how to get on their knees and ask God to help them. They don't know how to be thankful for the little things that they do have. Well, I got a shoulder over my head. They don't know how to smile in the bad situations and to be authentic, Virg. This is what somebody does not like about you. It has nothing to do with what you have, who you with. It's the core of you that somebody despises, because at their core it's rotten. At your core it's seeds. So peace be still is what I'm hearing. Virgo, I feel that some of you guys, you know that somebody does these things to you. And you see it when you get these downloads, when you meditating, when you quiet, when your intuition is ringing bells every time. You get the senses, you get the downloads, everything in you, in your bones, but you yet still choose to show compassion. You still choose to forgive. You still choose to love. You still choose to show up. You still choose to help. You still choose to give. So I can see why this person feels shitty. But Virgo, feeling shitty about what they did doesn't mean that they understand. Doesn't mean that they're going to stop. If they can't come tell you that, Virg, you know what, man? I don't know what the fuck I was doing out here. I went outside. I was on my phone. I got a little desperate because my phone didn't work, and I just started playing with magic. I started doing spell work. I started stealing and lying. I don't know what I was doing, Virg. I was in a desperate situation. But let me just keep it all the way 100. I got to confess this, and I did this. Somebody gonna forever be trapped, okay, Virg? It's like they can't never challenge you face to face, because you always show this person love. Always. This is like somebody who want to wish you death. In Virgo, they live a long life, but they live their life with no eyes. See everything, but see nothing. And when I say blind, I don't mean being blind. I mean, this is somebody that if God took away their vision, they would die today, Virgo. They would kill themselves. This is somebody, Virgo, that hopes and prays that you kill themselves and yourself, and every single day you wake up and you still do the job. Every single day they go to sleep and they still want to kill themselves. I don't get it. Like somebody just wants you to really be, I don't know, Virg, but at the same time, they depend on you to see, your knowledge. They depend on you to see what you got going on. Like you give this person energy. I'm not quite sure why this person does this. And they don't want you to know that they've been doing magic on you, Virg. That's the last thing that they ever want you to know, that they went behind your back and did this. They get these readings on you. They do the spell work. They've done a lot over the years throughout this, whoever you've been dealing with for all these years, because this is not somebody you just met. This is somebody you have been dealing with for over 10 years, 10 plus, Virgo. Somebody you didn't have fun with, you didn't been friends with, okay? You guys may not live together, or you guys may be far away, but look when it finally came out, and I knew it would, Virg. This is somebody that has been doing a lot against you, man, and it's crazy, okay? Even if this is somebody you never met before, or they didn't even know this person, like if let's say they came and broke up your home, Virgo, or let's say that they came and, you know, stole your identity, stole something, they just came into your house, like just looking at it like, oh, I want that. They just seen you on Instagram and was like, oh yeah, I can do that. Or they just saw you at the job and was like, oh yeah, Virg, somebody just started painting a picture for their own life and was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go. The only thing that I have to do is get rid of that Virgo though. This like psychotic. Like, what the hell? Like, you mind your business. You ain't over here doing nothing. Somebody, this is what they do. Paint pictures in their mind all day. Okay, Virgo? And they actually very devoted to this. Like, they do this. They do it every single day. The magic, the candle work, all this, or they go pay this person every day to do this. Like if they actually was this disciplined on paying their bills or doing something for them, they would actually be a whole lot farther. But they can't. They can't stay out the mirror. They can't stop looking at your picture and fantasizing and obsessing. They can't stop saying that, oh, spirit told them to do this. They just, whatever they gotta say to make themselves feel comfortable with doing this, Virgo, is what they will say, and how they get through the day is what I'm getting here. Okay, and then they try to just sage it away like it ain't nothing, and they do they sound bowls, or they think that that's what they gonna do. They think that they don't really Virgo, this is crazy. Somebody here, child, this is somebody, Virgo, that like they want you to be seen as this slut shaming, or this that you are a slut, you're a whore, you're a thief. It's like, I don't know, but this is what somebody does behind the scenes, and they don't want nobody to know that, Virg. Like, you might tell people all kind of stuff, or you might love somebody regardless of whatever they do, Virg. You support them no matter what, okay? But this is somebody else that is like, they fantasize about your death. It's almost strange, Virg, okay? Not quite sure why somebody is doing this. They do not like you, to the point of Virgo, like this person will have you killed, have you chopped off. And I'm really getting more so with the magic. You see the big mouth, and that demonic energy is on somebody. They think you loud mouthed and you big mouth, but let me tell you, that what's silent is deadly. Somebody wants to silence you, because really you're not saying nothing wrong, Virgo. You ain't saying nothing wrong. If you weren't, you wouldn't have so many people that want to follow you. But see, this is what it is, your influence. Somebody feel like you influence people to do the wrong thing, so they watch from the shadow. But anybody that watches from the shadow to kill, steal, and destroy is the enemy. If they was facing you head on, this would be a lot different. But this is somebody here, Virgo, that really, like I said, they really with this shit. And they make it look good and sound good, or they go to people that they feel look good and sound good. Oh, you got stones, and you got the hat, and you wear crystals and jewels, though. You're the right type of witch. That other person, they're just mad and triggered. We need to get rid of them. Da-da-da-da-da. Somebody don't know about this. Staying in their lane, minding their biz. Right, Virg? No matter what it look like, it's what come out the mouth that defies it. Right, Virg? So I'm also getting, Virg, somebody be mad because of what you eat, or they don't eat enough, or how you dress, or that it's like somebody think that, Virgo, oh, you're dumb. You don't get it. You're supposed to be a legend. You supposed to be this. Why you don't see that I'm doing magic right up underneath your nose? Somebody could be doing this to you, Virgo, like, oh yeah, they supposed to be a psychic. Y'all watch this video. They don't even know I'm the one that talks shit about them. They don't even know I'm the one that got them cutting their hair off. They don't even know I'm the one that make them cry every night. They don't even know I'm the one manipulating them. They don't even know. They don't, like, somebody here, Virgo, get a kick out of really seeing you down. And this is somebody you actually be like, damn, I wonder if they okay. Let me go help them. You feel like, why do I have this caring? Why do I have this concern for this person? If they so bad, like, you really be feeling like a simp with this person. But you know where it's coming from, trauma. But you about to break through that chain. Okay, Virg, somebody here, what they do and how they do, they call you the narcissist. They think you full of yourself. But baby, they are narcissists and don't know, don't even look in the mirror. Can't take one look at their mirror. They in the mirror at themselves. They hate themselves. They think you a bitch, but that you could go to a job and people love you. You walk in a room in a restaurant and people just attracted to you because people who work in customer service skills, they can smell who got good hearts. They can see how people gonna be. That's what make you successful in that type of hustle, right, Verb? But somebody don't know that. They think that it's about the way you dress or the perfume that you wear, or you gotta have influence and followers. And no, it's about how you talk. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. You fake. You this. You that. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's that people see something that exudes in you that's good. No matter how you look or how you stand, no matter what it look like, they still see something in you. This is somebody who don't eat and they get mad, or this is somebody that go to restaurants and can't. I don't know. I'm getting something about food here. Okay, treat people very poorly. Very poorly. And then they expect other people to treat them good. Or this is somebody that behind folks' back, they'll troll people. They a bitch behind the scene. But they ain't got nothing else to say. They want people to stay in their square. They let people walk all over them, but they mean to you, Vert. Somebody is jealous. Period. But they still see you as a legend. They saying stay in your lane. They need to stay in theirs. This is also somebody, Virgo, they seen your life to be legendary. Okay? They thought that they could have the same life because they've been sitting back watching. They wanted that. But they don't realize what come with that. It's more than just being able to look good, get manicures, get your face done, get your hair done, get your nails done. It's more than a lot of this. When everybody can see you, it's not easy being in the forefront, being in the limelight, right, Verb? Somebody didn't think that something would happen to them that happened to you. Ooh, I took your man. Ooh, we did this. I took your woman. Okay, 2 years later, 2 months later, 5 years later, 5 months later. 5 years later. Somebody going through the same thing and they expect empathy. Ain't nobody empathizing with that. They got to run away. Now somebody running away and they doing magic again. At a farm or in some type of area with trees here. Okay? I can't make it up. And it's got a little land, a little river, a little water. This is where they go do all that little whatever. Whenever you make them mad, they go through doing this. I'm telling you. Okay? Somebody could have colored eyes. Okay? Caramel skin or red skin. Somebody could be a red bone. Somebody could also not like their teeth. Or somebody think that you talk too much, you too loud. You keep triggering somebody. You keep making somebody feel like they lame, they a square. Okay, but yet they keep watching you. They want to blame you for whatever is going on in their life, but it looks like they like that. Because why does somebody keep coming back to what triggers them? What makes them mad? Why do they gotta come back and keep watching to see if they spells have worked? Why do they gotta keep every time? Because this is what gets them so upset. This is why somebody is so furious. They can't even eat their food. Somebody gets in such a bad mood because they see you as happy, or they see you living a life, or they don't want to see you with nobody else. Point blank, period. Now, back to this troll situation. I feel like somebody be really trolling you on from a fake account or private account, or on some type of social media network that you're not aware of. They could be recording you. They could be doing all kind of weird shit, okay, behind your back, or really laughing at you, mocking you, really talking about you, painting some type of story here. But let me tell you, people finna start looking back at this person like, hold on now, that epiphany about to start really sitting in, okay? Like, people can take love away from you or the things that you love, but they cannot take your self-love away. And the deeper you fall in love with yourself, the more hot mess you become, and the more, or whatever this is, right? The more you starting to value yourself, the more it's causing this trifecta of everybody else to realize really who you are. Like, damn, man, look at them still going through this. Look at them still standing. Look at them still doing A, B, and C throughout everything. Look at that real character shine. You get what I'm saying, Verb? So it's causing this effect on their life where people are actually starting to see them like, man, you a piece of shit. Leave that person alone. They ain't doing nothing but minding their business. Why you still worried about them? You got one eye on this person and one eye on everything that they do. It's like somebody always got their eye on you, Verb. Right? Because they got this inner child in them that needs some love, that needs some healing, or maybe they don't have kids, or maybe they got stuck with this deadbeat baby daddy that they was laughing at you about, Virg. Okay? They was cracking up and laughing when the baby daddy left you and wasn't helping you. You was a liar. Oh, that ain't that man kids. Oh, stop calling that man phone. Oh, you crazy. Oh, they was feeding the story and the lies to everybody. And then they did that with you. Now nobody believes them. Because even when this person knew that you was in a bad relationship, or that this person was sabotaging, or this person was a deadbeat, they didn't care, Virg. They thought that was going to change for them. That's what they thought. They was going to change for them. So they too embarrassed and ashamed to go tell folks, oh, yeah, he's a deadbeat to me, too. Now they got to run away. Now they have to go pay somebody to send them to jail. Now it's karma. Now I got to make sure that they right. Now I got to do all this extra sorcery, because I'd rather that than anybody see me for the person that gets left, or anybody know that he is crazy and manipulative, and I was crazy and manipulative for falling for the trap. I don't know who that is, but this was somebody here, Virgo. They very much so embarrassed because what they sold they sell for money, or why they tried to take you out the way. You could take the money, you can't take the gift. As long as they can take whatever, they can't take your sense, is what I'm getting. This is what's handed to you. What you know to be true. They cannot take that from you. So you can make a bad situation good. You can make a poor situation and still make it feel rich. Okay, Virgo? It's not where you at. It's where you choose to be. It's your mind. And your mind can never be taken from you. So this is why the work in the sorcery does not work. And the sorcerer knew that. Not the person that was just playing with this little magic over here. The real person that really got involved with this, that was paid to do this, not the one that went to go spend their money to have somebody pay this. The person that received the money, they already knew that, Virgo, you really wasn't going to be touched. But that's what they going to do. They going to take the money anyway. Look, I can't make this up. They going to take their money anyway and run with it. They already know, though. It's a lesson for all of this to be learned. So they not afraid of whatever comes back. That's their job. They into it on the deep end, for real. Somebody knew. They took somebody money knowing that this person was trying to whatever. Oh, yeah. They was like, am I going to be a star? Are they going to be a bum one day? Are they going to be A, B, and C one day? Are they going to, they like, yeah, sure. So are you, or so is everybody that you're going to love. Or, yeah, this person's going to be a bum for like 5 months, and then they're going to grow up and be like the biggest preacher in the world, the best prophet in the world. Like, they missed that part. Or, yeah, they are going to be a bum, and then once they do turn whatever, it's going to be in gold, and you're not going to be able to be a friend anymore. You're going to be seen that as a liar, okay? You're going to be seen. Like, somebody is like, now you see. Somebody also could start to see that your gifts are real. This is not a game. This is not a gimmick. This is not nothing that you doing for fun. F is for you and me. This is not nothing you doing for friends. This is not nothing you doing for Benjamin Franklin's. Okay, you got a story to tell and you're not ashamed of it. You are who you say you are. And that gets you more reward than anything. That gives you more protection than anything that sorcery, magic, or anybody can do against you or give you. Okay? Because one thing about it, you rather your stripes and your colors be seen. You rather people know what they dealing with. You rather them. I don't care if you little, I don't care if you small. You rather them know. Because what you already let be known, what's already up in the air, it cannot be exposed. When you know who you are, you can't be exposed. When you live in your truth, you can't be exposed. When you accept what's not for you, it can't be taken from you. When you know that God got you, everything that's yours is yours. Anything else that weathers away or falls off, it was never meant for you to begin with. These are lessons to be learned. See, somebody can't touch you because you're not selfish like they think you are. They so consumed with you, that makes them the selfish person in the room. Somebody don't know what you've been through because you so willing to help them. You so willing to give them grace. That's that fake friend that you've been thinking was innocent. That's that person that you keep letting in your bedroom that you think is innocent. Now it's time for you to burn that bridge, burn that cloud, burn that whatever. Let that go, man. Somebody here, they persistent. They've been doing this for years, 10 years plus. I'm telling you. Okay? I'm straight up telling you. Spiritually transmitted disease. Okay? Somebody act, you think they wouldn't be bad. They bad, but man, you think they wouldn't do this. Your little intuition be telling you, but you keep saying, oh, well, they're so nice, and I don't know, I can't prove it, man. You better start listening, and you better start getting focused on your money and start shaking these haters off and not caring about what people saying. You get silenced with these folks, and you just start doing what you're supposed to do. When you cut off these attachments, start watching what you get approved for. Start watching how you get approved when you start watching how these people act when you get approved for love. When and if you tell them, start seeing what happens. Okay? But yeah, a lot of you guys believe in your own magic. Your magic is not doing magic back. Your magic is that God is giving me something, a gift that's magical, miracle enough. And it's going to be stronger than anything that they do against me. Voodoo, hoodoo, shoodoo, voodoo, kudu, whatever. Okay? Somebody is mad because they don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to ask. They don't know how to balance their life out. Okay? They don't know how to spend money. They don't really even know how to be happy. All they want is love. That's it. Love, and they want somebody to take care of them. And that's why they're going to be sitting in this situation for a long time, Virgo, the same way. You ever see somebody just die very old, bitter, and angry? This is how somebody is going to die. Even if they did a spell to kill you, Virg, boy, you're going to be in heaven, resting in peace. And they live a long life in shambles. And they think this a victory. It sounds like a win, Virg. Imagine killing the only person that was helping you for real for no reason, who's seen the worst for you. Imagine turning away God, the only person that really wanted to help you, for some friends that want your partner, for a person that wants your friend. Man, it's a fool, Virgo Epiphany. That is the message of the day. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit the like button for your girl. Before we get out of here, let me get you guys one spiritual as fuck message. Yeah, Virg, rest your mind for the rest of the night. Eat, get you some food, take a shower, turn that TV on, turn some music on, clean your house if you want to. If you up and your mind is restless, do that. Instead of pondering, instead of thinking, instead of wondering who could it be, just let things unfold in your life, okay? That's what I'm really getting here, Virgo. Some of you guys, it's something about folding laundry or unfolding laundry. It's something in some unfolded clothes or something somebody gave you. It could have been already unfolded or already opened here, Virg, okay? But it says 3 ways to fail at everything in life. Complain about everything, blame others for your problems, and never be grateful. Today's to-dos: don't complain about shit. 2, take full responsibility for every single thing in your life. 3, be grateful for shit. Tonight's to-dos: look at yourself in the mirror. 2, see how hot you are for yourself. 3, be grateful for your bad self. Yeah, somebody here gonna go through a continuous cycle until they start taking their own accountability and seeing who they are. They keep writing these spells down and doing this spell work, or writing down what they want and thinking that you getting it and they not, so you doing spell work on them. The reason why somebody is not getting something, they standing in their own way. They comparing their lives to others. They not out here trying to find their own true purpose. What worked for somebody else may not work for you, but if it's for you, it will work. And that's what somebody got to get to, the dirt. They got to get to the real nitty gritty of what they want and who they want to be, and stop judging everybody else and blaming everybody else and taking notes and having revenge and all this weird shit. Like, focus. Somebody needs to focus on their own life, man, for real, for real. I don't care. I'd rather you be a person that sit at home down and depressed, trying to figure out how you gonna get your life together, what you need to do. It's, isolating yourself from things you no longer you know that are no longer good for you. Then you go out here and surround yourself with fake people and just allow anybody in your home because you don't know how to be alone. You just do any job and stick to the same old thing and be mad at everybody else because they out here changing and experiencing and winning in life. It ain't got that. It don't work that way, man. Do the work. If you want something, do the work. If you see somebody doing the work, let them folks work in peace. If they doing wrong by it, man, the judge will come call you and subpoena you. That's your time to go speak up. If you so caught up on catching the killer, man, catching the crime, catching whatever, you'll find yourself missing what's important in your life. You'll find yourself and your family, they out here doing crime because you're not around. You need to be a parent. You need to be in your life. You need to be a parent in what's going on in your life and stop trying to figure out everybody else's. That's why this tarot shit is failing. Y'all got a lot of people that's teaching you things in life that don't even understand what they getting up here talking about. They reflecting their life on you. They reflecting the person that they mad life on you. You got to understand, man, if it ain't coming from the true place, if it ain't coming from a place that gets you in some type of emotion, not something that keep you comfortable and stagnant, man, you want something that's going to either give you an epiphany or leave you alone. You don't need nobody telling you what you think you already know. I ain't labeling myself as no tarot reader, no psychic, no prophet, no nothing. No magic, no magician, no witch, no nothing. I just come up here with a messenger. As a messenger. I just knew God told me to move and start speaking, and I did that. I don't know what to call that. I'm not asking to be messed with. I'm not asking that I'm not telling you I got all the answers, but what I'm telling you is that if you choose to listen, you need to know right here, right now, it's coming from a place of pure intention. Pure intention can't be written. It can be manifested. Let them write it down. Because something is about to book in your life. So they can write whatever they want to, but they can never manipulate God's plan. And that's what it is for you guys. Do not forget to hit the like button. I'll see you next time. Love you and have a beautiful night.